I'm McKeever. I live on Shelby Road in Fort Mohave in the Valley View area. Been in that house for about 7 years now, but I've been a resident of Mohave Valley for a little over 11. I want to thank Chairman Angus and Supervisor Gould for coming out and visiting the property with me on last Thursday on the 11th. You were able to see and experience the exact location of where the property is at. And I think that was very important because we met at my house that day and we drove from my house out to the property. Took us about a minute to drive out to the corner of the property. I know that Tyler Carlson, the MEC from our MEC's CEO, got out of the truck right then and stated that I wasn't in the right place, that the location was farther down the property from that.
We'd like to support our local community folks, our members that helped us. We'd also like to support our state and federal elected officials that also anteed in and weighed in.
Well, the property is 15 acres. Diagonally across, it's about 1,000 feet.
Of course, we want to support our board of directors, who not only supported and encouraged this effort, but also worked and engaged themselves in getting signatures and getting postcards. We'd like to support this award. Has my name on it, but it really is for Mohave Electric Board and for the employees. The employees picked up this challenge.
So we were, instead of 1,200 feet to the corner of the property, we were about another 600 feet. We needed to move onto the property. It's where they proposed the location of the plant was going to be. But I don't have a site map or an approved plan or any permits, so all I can say is it's someplace on that property. I know they're saying it's farther in, but still it's only about 2,000 feet from the nearest houses. The wind was blowing pretty good that day. It was pretty cold out there, and I appreciate you coming out on that day. You got to see just how hard the wind blows off of that property directly at the houses on Valley View on a winter day. So it's 30 miles an hour, and the pollutants that are being released from that plant and the noise are going to be surrounded in our backyard. I feel both planning and zoning and the Board of Supervisors have failed in their obligations to protect the residents of the community from heinous acts of big business and feel they can do whatever they want in discriminating against minorities, lower income, and senior communities.
They work tirelessly with our membership.
Earlier this month, the U.S. Supreme Court halted the implementation.
Most of the people in that community are over 64 years old, which we fall into a minority of senior citizens. It's time the Board of Supervisors rescinded their approval of this zoning extension and corrected this unjust act against our community. Supervisor Gould, I want to thank you again for attending our community meeting at the fire station Thursday night. There you saw over 100 concerned citizens there discussing both the dust problem that occurs in our neighborhood and in our area, and the possibility of a peaker plant being built in that location. Our community has enough problems just from the natural occurring elements of the dust and wind and stuff. To add another problem that's going to cause health problems, reduction of property values, and the emotional well-being of the citizens in that area. I feel MEC misrepresented their intentions to planning and zoning because, as my wife said, the application stated energy facility. It never on any of their written notices to planning and zoning said anything about a peaker plant. So I just ask that you do the right thing and rescind your Board of Supervisors resolution to extend this.
We'd like to support our local community folks, our members that helped us. We'd also like to support our state and federal elected officials that also anteed in and weighed in.